Ministry of Information and Communication Technology, MICT, will be hosting the 7th National ICT Summit from October the 9th to the 11th. The summit will serve as a platform for industry leaders, innovators and stakeholders to explore the latest trends, exchange knowledge and shape the future of the ICT sector. Now, to share more on this is the spokesperson of the Ministry of Information and Communication Technology, Shoki Kandjimi. A very good evening to you, Shoki, and thank you so much for being on the show.
Good evening, and thank you so much for having me.
So, Shoki, what is the theme of this year's National ICT Summit?
Well, thank you so much. So the theme for this year's summit is rethinking cybersecurity investment to secure a digital economy and its opportunity. So when you look at this theme, really, we are going to touch more on cybersecurity. As you know, globally, there are cyber attacks happening, and Namibia is not immune. So that's why we really deemed it necessary to really look into this issue of cyber attacks, cybersecurity, and how we can really protect our critical infrastructure as a country. And it's also a time in October, usually we celebrate or we recognize the importance of cybersecurity. So it's a cybersecurity awareness month. So it's a befitting theme for this summit.
So what is the theme for, who are the keynote speakers, sorry about that, at the summit? And what topics will be covered during the summit?
Well, Sony, we are very excited to really bring back the National ICT Summit. The last time that we had the summit was in 2019, before the COVID-19 pandemic hit the world. So this time around, the ministry and the ICT stakeholders decided to bring back this important summit to our ICT sector calendar, so that we really touch base on the new trends. A lot has happened. I think COVID has also taught us quite a lot in terms of the importance of ICT. So that's why we are having this summit. So as you indicated very early, it's starting on the 9th. Of course, we'll have an opening ceremony, which will be addressed by the Honorable Minister of Information and Communication Technology as a keynote speaker, Dr. Pea Mushelenga. And then, of course, we also expect the Governor of the Commerce Region to also deliver a keynote address. And then also we do have the Executive Director of the Ministry, Dr. Audrey Mate, also speaking, proposing a vote of thanks. But then, of course, throughout the duration of the summit, we will have different speakers in terms of captains of industries. We look at your telecoms, your SALT, essential IT. We look at your MTCs, the CEOs really serving on that executive panel, touching on issues of, the internet, how accessible is it in our country, and so forth. So, and then at the end, we have the Youth Dedicated Day of the summit, where young people will showcase their innovation and inventions, and also exhibit what they have to offer in terms of the ICT area. And then we will have the Deputy Minister of our ministry, of course, also touching base on the importance of young people and then their role that they have to contribute in terms of the development of ICT in our country. Then we also have international guests that will be also taking part. As far as Germany, they will be participating, exhibiting their solutions and services. So we expect quite a lot of people to really participate in this upcoming summit.
And what exactly will be unique and different about this 7th National ICT Summit?
Yeah, I think a lot has happened since the COVID-19 pandemic has really hit the world. It has forced ICT innovators to really come up with different solutions to really tackle the issues that the country is faced with. So we will be having international guests, a lot of them this time around. One important thing is that we're going to touch on different areas such as your Internet of Things, artificial intelligence, data protection, cybersecurity, which is the center of this summit. So a lot of new things are coming in terms of the inventions and solutions that are out there in the ICT industry. So that is one of the things that will be really unique to this summit. And also people that will be participating, we will be having representatives from all 14 regions of our country to really come showcase what their region have to offer in terms of ICT.
So in these exhibitions and showcases of ICT-related products and services, where will all these be taking place? I mean, can you provide any information about the location and the venue of this exhibition?
So earlier I indicated that the governor of the Commerce region, Honorable Laura McLeod-Kashirwa, will be opening. So that already says, set the tone in terms of which region we'll be finding ourselves in, which is the Commerce region, the official host of the 7th National ICT Summit. Of course, it will be happening at the Mercure Hotel, previously known as Safari Hotel. That is where the whole summit will be taking place from Monday till Wednesday, and that will be basically our flagship event, and we look forward to it.
And will the summit be available for virtual attendance or live streaming for those who will not be able to attend physically?
Indeed. So what we have done is we have made provision for physical and virtual participation. So for those ones who are still interested to really be part of this summit, they can still go on our website and really register. That is www.ictsummit.gov.na. That's where they can basically go and register for whichever way they would want to attend the summit. Of course, we are in a digital era and we are speaking of ICTs, so it's quite important for us to exploit all the opportunities that are available on the digital space. Social media will be live streaming on the ministry's Facebook page, and also on all NBC pages and platforms. Radio, television will be live in terms of the opening ceremony, the closing ceremony, and of course the presentations that will be presented during the summit. So we are available on all your platforms. It's just you as a Namibian, as a person that's interested in what ICT has to offer to our country, to just log in and participate, basically.
Shoki, thank you for your time, and we really appreciate it, and we wish you all the best in your deliberations.
Thank you so much. We look forward to having you at the